Alright guys, quick video, and by quick I mean quick. I gotta get a nap in. I've been up since about 2 o'clock this morning, so if I don't get a nap in, your boy is gonna pass out. But alright, few things for tomorrow and probably into Friday. And I know in last night's video we talked about a few caution signs. The market is overbought, we got divergences, the dollar is shaping up. They're just caution signs. They don't matter until they matter. So until they matter, the big question is, can the S&Ps hit that 5K? And potentially, can they do that before Friday? So we got a couple squeezes here, and I think you want to let the squeezes lead the way. Let them lead the way into tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And we got a few here on the 1 hour, the 30, and the 15. Few squeezes, and as far as buy signals, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 2 hour, the 15, and the 5, cranking out that green bean. So on the hourly chart here, we had that initial pop last week into 49.80ish. We got a good 20 bucks away from that 5,000, and you had a little bit of a pullback. Notice how good the structure holds up. 21 above the 50, 50 above the 200. We never break the ATR trailing stop, and now today we got an hourly squeeze with a slingshot signal. So that blue arrow, that's your early heads up. Momentum's about to cross back above zero, at which point you'll get the official buy signal, and at which point that bad boy might want to go for it. The bigger thing I'm going to watch tonight, the hourly squeeze here on the futures. If you remember from last night's video, we talked about that big bad divergence, and they haven't fixed it just yet, but they are getting really close. Really close to getting momentum back above that zero line. If they can do that, then things can actually push higher in a sustainable fashion. Momentum tops, heads down towards the zero line, breaks under the zero line, and they keep on pumping it into 5,000. And then even today, yesterday, trying to break it above that 49.80. No such luck. They're trying again. No such luck. Tough to break out in an overbought market on negative momentum. If they can fix that, that might trigger the push. So for signals here, the big three is bullish on the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour, the 30, the 15, and the 5. And check out that squeeze action. Squeeze me, baby. 4 hour squeeze of the buy signal, a 2 hour squeeze, a 1 hour squeeze, 30 and 15 minute squeezes, cranking out that buy signal. So into tomorrow morning, I think the biggest thing here, two big things. If they're going to get this in a position to fire to the upside, which I do think will unlock the push towards 5K, they got to get momentum back above zero. All right, we're close, but we're not there quite yet. And then we got to do a little bit of cleanup here to the structure. A little bit of cleanup to the structure. 21 back above the 50. Then I think they got it. Trailing stop shifted positive today. Momentum on the up and up. 21 back above the 50. That bad boy's pretty much locked and loaded. Now what you can do for a heads up is go down to your lower time frame squeezes. So before they can fire the hourly, they got to fire that 15, and the 15 minute is under the trailing stop. And for what it's worth here, the trailing stop, I'll show you all the settings. I want to incorporate these a little bit more. So period of 9, factor of 2.9, and average type exponential. And then, of course, in honor of my boy Kobe Bryant, I got the purple and the yellow. The purple and the yellow. If the 15 minute can fire long, the next up the bat is going to be that 30 minute squeeze. If the 30 minute squeeze can fire long, they're probably going to wake up that 1 hour squeeze. If that can fire long above that 49.80, they might wake up the 2 hour, and they might wake up the big boy over on the 4 hour. It is a brand new squeeze, but she's perfect. She is perfect. A+ setup. 10 out of 10. Pretty good stuff. So yeah, we're in an overbought market. How overbought are we? Check this out. So I got these columns here on the big three watch list. That column's measuring average true range moves above the weekly 21 EMA. So here's how overbought we are. The S&Ps are at weekly +3. The QQQ is at 2.5. The Dowski is at 2.8. And then the money makers, some pretty gnarly stuff here. SMCI is 5.6. ATR above a weekly 21. Nvidia is 4.3. Meta is 4. Netflix is 2.6. Amazon is 2.5. Microsoft 2.5. So again, like I talked about last night, in the short term, not all that sustainable. Doesn't mean we can't get the 5K first. So into tomorrow, I think the biggest thing you can watch, the 1 hour squeeze here on the futures. Get and keep momentum back above 0. Get that 21 back above the 50. If they can push it through that 49.80, I think she can rip, and that might be the push into 5,000. SPX 5K puts the futures around 50.25-ish. So it shall not be a dull week. Now, keep in mind the squeeze cuts both ways. Momentum might go back down tonight. They may never get that 21.50 cross. There's a chance the 15-minute, the 30-minute, the 1 hour, all those squeezes might want to break short. I don't want to fight the pretty colors. All the pretty colors up here are green. All the pretty colors down here are also green. And then, yeah, we're overbought, but no signs of a pullback. The monthly charts are at 10 out of 10. The weekly is 10 out of 10. Everything looking peachy. So keep an eye on that hourly squeeze. Be mindful of your risk. And, yeah, I'm here for one more push. One more push into SPX 5000. We'll take our profits, and then we can short the snots out of it. But, all right, y'all, have a good night. Talk to you soon.